Hey, we're doing it again. And we're going to start with the same story that we started the last time with.
Yep.
Because you know what? I have a feeling that by the time we get this all actually figured out and working right on the first shot, the season is going to be like shut down. And we're going to start with the same story. There we go. All right. So thank you for being here.
Thank you for coming back.
Again. Let us know where you're watching from, what you think the game of the week is going to be, all of those good things. Congratulations, Aaron G. Aaron won the pizza from the other place in Clear Lake.
Jelly.
He had 13 rights, and there was a couple people that had 13 right. Tiebreaker is what led to Aaron being the winner. And then I think a coin flip on the tiebreaker. So
that's nuts.
Yeah. We had a good weekend. Saturday, Decorah, Mabe's Pizza for the first time ever, which is like one of those places that is a must visit, must eat places.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, it was good.
It was delicious.
Yeah, went to a park high upon a hill.
I thought that's what it was called for a second.
What, a park high upon a hill? I don't know what the park's called. Overlooks some effigy mounds and stuff like that,
which was really cool.
It was neat. It was a good time. Hey, as you can see, scrolling across the bottom of the screen there, make your picks for this upcoming week for free at mystore106.com, and you can win a pizza from the other place. Speaking of good pizzas, oh my goodness, really, honestly, the OP.
I always want an OP pizza.
OP is so good. It is so good. So
it is. I really want one right now.
Like the house special.
Yeah, well,
grinder pizza.
I would like the grinder pizza, but I also like I like how they put the toppings under the cheese.
Oh yeah,
it's like my favorite.
That is good stuff.
I love it.
That is good stuff.
Sounds better.
Thanks,
Tom.
So funny story.
You owe me a drink.
Funny story. We have a 16-channel mixer that we're running these awesome EVs through, and my children love to come down here and mess with stuff. And I've told them repeatedly, don't mess with stuff. So what happened, and I don't know that you'll be able to find the video. I think I deleted the other ones. They turned up the effects knobs on everything and set it to cathedral. So it was like you were in a church talking, and
everything was echoing back.
That's what it was. So I've learned
horrible.
Check the red knobs before you start the broadcast. So enough delay. Let's get to who won last week between us two.
Me. Yep. I won. I slaughtered you.
Yeah. 12-9.
Whoop.
Out of a possible 16 right, Bailey got 12. I got 9.
Booyah.
Oh, not good at all.
I'm only gloating because this is how you are when you win.
I know. But, it feels good to gloat, doesn't it? Feels good to win.
No, it feels weird.
We'll see how long that lasts.
So, it's the same thing as before.
What?
Last year versus this year, right?
Oh, you started off hot and then just fizzled at the end.
I did.
That's what it's all about.
Okay.
I don't know what Matt just posted. Let's see what that is.
Emoji.
Oh, is it? I don't know what kind of emoji that is. Cincinnati, Cleveland. Cleveland favored in this, even though they got just slobber knocked by Baltimore.
Look at that. I got to go Bailey.
Yeah.
I picked Cincinnati.
You got Cincinnati in this one?
Yeah.
You're taking the underdog.
Yeah, I am.
I'm taking Cincinnati in this one as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The Battle of Ohio.
It is.
Yeah. And I think Cincinnati's going to end up winning the Battle of Ohio as we get into week 2. All right. Let's get to this one. Jacksonville versus Tennessee. Who was the best quarterback week 1 of the NFL season statistically?
Gardner Minshew II.
Yes. 95 completion percentage for Gardner Minshew II, the quarterback of the Jacksonville Jaguars. More than Tom Brady, more than any other quarterback. Now, there are quarterbacks that put up bigger numbers besides that one, but Jacksonville, Tennessee coming off a win, Jacksonville coming off a win. Who do you got?
Jacksonville.
You're going Jacksonville.
Yeah.
I got Tennessee.
Oh.
Because Tennessee's got Derrick Henry. Tennessee's got wide receivers. Tennessee's got
wide receivers.
They got things going on.
They got stuff and things.
So that's what we're going with. Our first split. John Shannon, appreciative of that pick. Up next here, Carolina versus Tampa Bay. So Tom Brady did not have a good showing at all against New Orleans. It started good. It started exciting, and then just it was all downhill from there.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Yeah, it was not a good look.
Horrible.
I love the memes with the Karen haircut on Tom Brady.
What?
Yelling at the
I have
refs.
not seen that.
Yeah, it's Tom Brady just yelling at somebody, but he's got the Karen, and then it says, "I want to speak to your manager." It's so good. It is. It's so good. Carolina, Tampa Bay. What do you think is going to happen here?
Before it was called the Karen, you used to call it the I need to speak to your manager haircut.
Yeah, and now it's the Karen because that's much easier to say. Maybe not correct or anything else. It's just easier to say. That's the only reason why I reference it that way.
Yeah.
Do
I've
not talk to my manager.
please. I've got the Panthers.
You've got the Panthers in this one.
Yeah, Tampa Bay was just a mess.
Well, I'm going to have to agree with Matt here. Matt says Tampa Bay's offense can only get better, and I'm on that. I'm on that train. The Tampa Bay can only get better. Matt says the Vikes D can't get much worse. True.
I have them in my fantasy team.
I
need them to get better. I got -3 on that.
-3. Hold on. I'm going to turn you down just a hot second here. Hold on.
Oh, that was horrid.
Look at this. You win a week, and all of a sudden you're just on top of your game.
What do you mean?
Just screaming into the microphone.
I'm not trying to scream. I'm like not even. Yeah.
No, it's fine. It's fine. So my pick, Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is who I'm going with in this one. So we have our second split out of 3 games.
Ugh.
All right. Let's get to our next one. Denver versus Pittsburgh at Pittsburgh. I'm a big Pittsburgh guy this year. Denver didn't really impress me with what they had going on. I mean, they've got the possibility to be really good running the ball. They've got the possibility to do some things wide receiver wise.
But will they?
You know, that we'll get to the pack in just a little bit here. Tom commenting, Alan Lazard looking good. Got to respect the Iowa State kid.
Yeah.
Even though he is playing for the Packers. We both got Pittsburgh here. Let's get to the Rams and Philly. Philly, what happened? What happened? They were beating the Washington football team handedly and then lost. Like, what are you doing?
They give up.
Just ruining parlays. Unbelievable. I'm not taking Philly. Rams is where it's at.
I picked the Rams as well.
Yeah, Rams is where it's at. Let's get to, speaking of parlays, let's get to our parlay pick of the week. We're going to hop in. Little refresher from last week. We had Kansas City. They won. New England. They won. Philly. They lost. Baltimore won. San Francisco lost. $10 would have paid $38.40. Instead, it's $10 down the drain. This week's parlay pick of the week, 49ers, Packers. It just got really cold in hell. Arizona, Kansas City, Baltimore. What are you doing?
I just, your parlay picks.
My parlay picks, $10 pays $40.60. Yeah, Philly looked silly, Tom. I could not agree more. Or Matt, I could not agree more on that one. Tom's going Philly. Who are you going with?
Not Philly.
You're not going with Philly? When it comes to the Rams and Philly, we both agree the Rams are where you want to be.
Mm-hmm.
Now, one of the teams that screwed up last week's parlay pick of the week, San Francisco Jets. San Francisco losing to Arizona. I don't think anybody saw that coming.
Didn't your whole entire parlay end up being the other teams that you should have picked?
No, I just recapped that. I got 3 out of 5.
Okay, well,
had I done round robins, I might have broke even, but just straight parlay, it was not good.
Either way.
Okay, San Francisco Jets.
San Francisco.
That's what I'm picking as well. I think that's where the smart money's at. Buffalo versus Miami.
Buffalo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Buffalo. Minnesota versus Indy. What did you think of the Vikings? 43-34, which
garbage.
Is what they call a scoregami. Do you know what a scoregami is? Is a score that has never happened before in an NFL game.
Really?
Yeah. Never before had a game ended 43-34 or whatever the score was in the Vikings game.
That's sad.
Yeah. Aaron Rodgers using.
I wish we would have been on the upper part of that.
Oh, we got Buffalo says John. Tom saying Skull.
Skull.
Yeah. The Vikings defense, they need Danielle Hunter back. That'll be week 4 at the earliest. New guy said next time he faces Bakhtiari, it's going to be a different story going up against Green Bay, the guy we just got from Jacksonville. So the Vikings and the secondary has got to get better. It's got to get better. And it's not an easy test. We got Phillip Rivers and the why am I not clicking on this stuff? Show there. Phillip Rivers and Indianapolis, T.Y. Hilton's there. Now, Marlon Mack did go down for Indianapolis, which means that it's up to, did you pick up him? Did you pick up his backup, or who did you pick up? You picked up somebody else.
I picked up someone else.
Yeah. So a kid from Wisconsin's going to have a large opportunity, and whoever else is further down on the depth chart for Indy. But I got
to wait for the waiver wire, though.
Yeah, I got Minnesota in this one. What do you got?
I've got Minnesota.
Yeah, Matt saying Vikes have to rebound. I believe they had the least amount of time possession ever, like 18 minutes. It was not
horrible.
good. It was not
garbage.
Fun game to watch at all. Green Bay, will they be able to continue to roll at Detroit?
Yes.
I think so as well. Detroit is the most unlucky team in the NFL.
They are.
They could have won that game. They could have won that game with a wide open, hit him right in the hands, hit him in the face, sort of catch thing, and he dropped it. And then last year, Green Bay getting 2 very lucky wins against the Lions.
Trev says no.
No. To whatever. We don't know.
Yeah.
Green
Bay,
Detroit. We both got Green Bay in this game.
Yep.
That's a done deal. Atlanta, Dallas. This one intrigues me because Dallas can be good. Dallas could be good. They weren't good against the Rams on Sunday night, Monday night, whatever night it was. But Atlanta, even though they lost to Seattle, Matt Ryan threw for 450 yards.
That's insane.
3 wide receivers for Atlanta had over 100 yards receiving.
Oh, hey, that reminds me.
What?
If we would have had receiving in our fantasy league.
We'll get to that. The fantasy apologies is coming up at the end of the picks. Okay. We'll get to that.
Detroit.
You're going to stick around for fantasy apologies. It's going to be a good one this week.
I don't know about that.
Trust me.
I might go off.
Atlanta, Dallas. Who do you got?
I've got Dallas.
I've got Atlanta. I think that Atlanta can pull off a win against Dallas. Dallas has got some injuries on defense. So I think it could happen. Up next here, Giants and Chicago. Giants could have beaten Pittsburgh. It was a low scoring game there. And that's, speaking of low scoring, last week, I believe that I said, take the under on all the games. Last week had the most touchdowns in week 1 in NFL history. So I was way wrong on that one. The overs were where it was at. Where this week, the unders right there. Hot Atlanta, take points, place your bets, says Troy, Tom, Atlanta. See, a lot of people are on Atlanta.
I don't know.
A lot of people are on Atlanta.
And I say I don't know because I will gladly be the person out who gets the 13 this week, and everybody's just like, ah.
The thing that sticks out in my mind.
You can't get the pizza.
2 things that stick out in my mind from this game that the Giants played against Pittsburgh was, one, they put together a heck of a drive, like a 20-play drive to go down the field, only to have a tip ball interception at the goal line, drive over. The other thing, Saquon Barkley, consensus like number 1 pick in fantasy football, had like 6 yards rushing, which is insane. And they're like, he can't pass block. Like, what happened to this guy? We thought he could pass block. He can't. He may only run on 1st and 2nd down, which is not good for anyone.
No.
What do you got?
Bears.
I got the Bears as well. After that setup, you got to think that I'm picking the Bears. I'm not going to say anything good about them, but, there we go. The Washington football team versus Arizona.
Washington.
Why?
I don't know.
Good pick, John. Bears over the Giants. What, you're just picking them to pick them?
Yeah, at this point, yeah.
Their defense did really good. Washington's did. Who did they play against? They played against, as I look back at my notes, who did they play? Oh, Philly. I was just complaining about that. They had a bunch of sacks against Philly.
Just saying.
So Washington. It could be. I'm taking Arizona. Arizona beat San Francisco,
Yeah.
and that's got to mean something.
Does it though?
It does.
Okay, fine.
Kansas City Chargers. Kansas City's had plenty of rest. They played last Thursday night, so they'll be playing. What is this? Late on Sunday, I believe, at the brand new Palace that they have in whatever part of Los Angeles that nobody's allowed into and may not be allowed into until 2022. Kansas City Chargers.
Kansas City.
Kansas City, easy peasy. Moving on. We've got Baltimore. We've got Houston.
Baltimore.
Baltimore is the right pick. Houston's got a tough
How are you determining which is the right pick?
because that's the one I picked too.
Oh, okay.
I also picked
You
Baltimore.
can say I also picked Baltimore instead of you're right. We're not on like The Price is Right or what is it? Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Because I do,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Baltimore.
I need to phone a friend. Let me call my brother.
All right.
Crap.
We got this now. Hot QB of the week. This is for the Sunday night matchup. And the Sunday night matchup this week is New England versus Seattle. So if you would please, how do I? Oh, that just makes it me. I don't want it just me.
Oh, I don't want to just me either.
Okay, fine. Then we'll keep it split screen, but we'll move in like this
Oh gosh. Oh.
or back out. I don't know.
Okay, so we've got Cam Newton.
There's Cam. Your phone's doing a bunch of stuff. So
Well, my phone's
We
doing
all
it
know.
because my battery's
we know what everybody
almost
looks
dead.
like. We
Actually,
know what
no, I
everybody
don't.
looks like.
So Cam Newton and why can't I think of his name? Russell Wilson.
Your brother says Cam. For
I've
the
also
win.
got Cam.
You're taking Cam. Why Cam over Russell in your hot QB of the week pick?
He plays for New England.
And you think New England's going to beat Seattle?
I know they are.
It's going to be a good game. It's going to be a good game. Two very good head coaches
Oh, look at that.
here.
Everybody. Cam, except for Matt. He
Matt says
Wilson.
Wilson all the way. Cam will have a that. Cam says John. A lot of people are agreeing with you. Cam,
I'm saying.
hot QB pick of the week. And now we get to our Monday night matchup.
Belichick.
Russell wins, says Troy. All right, New Orleans, Vegas. New Orleans were winners over Tampa Bay. Vegas were winners over whoever they played. I don't know who they played. I barely know what day it is. Who did they play?
It is Wednesday. The
Oh,
middle
Carolina.
of the week.
They played Carolina. So what do you think is going to happen here? Are we going to hop on the Raiders bandwagon at home opener for the Raiders?
You mean I picked him last week?
Yeah. Are you going to stay with the Raiders?
No, I'm going with New Orleans.
New Orleans?
No.
New Orleans
Mhm.
is the way to go. That's
Okay.
also what I picked. But I could see New
Jamie
Orleans
says go Bulls.
losing.
Agreed.
Yeah, go Bulls. That's right. Hey, before we get to the fantasy apology segment here on our football picks video, and
Mhm.
again, thank you everybody for watching. If you haven't done so, do what it's saying to do down here. Make your picks for free, mystore106.com, wherever you're watching from. Win a pizza from the other place. Then when you come to town,
That's what Abby typed.
you can go eat at the other place with an awesome pizza. What were we doing? Oh, fantasy apologies.
No, before that.
What was it? What did I say we were going to do? I don't remember.
How did we just forget?
I don't remember what we said we were going to do. Raiders for the mat. Yeah, right there.
Somebody remind us.
Oh, the Bulls. The Bulls.
Bulls.
God.
It is Wednesday.
Literally all I do is work and try and spend a couple hours with the kids and work and sleep and like that's it. The pandemic has been no fun. It has been no fun. Okay. Speaking of having fun though,
Mhm.
it is Bulls hockey Saturday nights.
Yes, it is.
You got a sitter.
I do.
You're going to be there. I'm going to be there. 7:00 start time, not 7:30. 7:00 start time. Get your tickets online, NorthIowaBulls.com, because it is socially distanced seating, all of that stuff. Why? What's going on in the comments here? You're going to talk about that. Talk about the Bulls. There we
Travis,
go.
you're going to talk about how great I am.
That's back. Thank you, Tom. Goodness gracious. 5:00 is so early in the morning. But yeah, Bulls Rochester exhibition game. It's going to be a good time. So we encourage you to get your tickets ahead of time because socially distanced seating. So There you go. Fantasy apologies. Ladies first.
Me first?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Because you've got the biggest beef.
I do.
And
I didn't even know it.
We need comments on this.
Yeah, Troy.
We need comments on this. If you're a fantasy football player, even if you're not, is it fair? No, Brett. Is it fair to change the rules after you've started a league? I don't think it is. So explain the situation.
Okay, so somebody had posted on our Facebook group for our league that I thought we were calculating receiving points, right?
Yeah, we get a half point PPR.
Okay, so whatever that means.
Half point per reception is what half point.
And somebody
PPR
had
is.
posted about it, and I'm like, I feel like there was something said about it, but I don't exactly remember what it was because it's like way over my head. So then come find out somebody's like, the only people that it would affect would be Bailey and then these two other people who are doing a team together. Because I lost. I would have won if that was in there. So sad.
Yeah, because we don't have a tight end. We have 3 wide receivers.
Yeah.
And see, not unless everybody agrees to the change. Everybody here is saying it's not okay to change the rules. And I could have sworn that it was a half point PPR league.
But it's not.
But it's not, evidently. And you lost a game because of it.
Oh, well.
Yeah. It's a long season. It's okay.
It's a long season.
Would you rather lose?
This is my first time playing fantasy football.
Would you rather lose because of a change in rules like that? Or would you rather lose because you started a guy who is not playing?
I'd rather lose because of the rules, not
Because of
because,
the rules? Because
I
you
messed up.
Okay. Because that's what I did. I started Marvin Jones Jr., totally oblivious to the fact that he wasn't playing. I lost by a half a point. I could have started my mother and I would have gotten a half a point. And I didn't. I started Marvin Jones Jr. instead, or Galladay. I don't know, whichever one didn't play for Detroit, and lost by that much. No, we're not doing a league with Adam this year. We're not. It's 2 years in a row that I'm not in a league with that. I don't know what's going on with that. I'm in 3 leagues, one with my wife, 2 of those with Troy, and then one with my buddy Bob up in the cities with the crew up there. So those are the fantasy apologies. Yeah. Oh, and apologies to EBDB. Sorry you lost to me. 2 other people beat me. You couldn't.
Wow.
Lost in 2 leagues, 1-1. All right. Make your picks for free at mystar106.com. Win a pizza from the other place. And listen to the Joe Show weekday mornings, 5 to 10. Oodles of Toodles.
Bye, everyone.
Skull Vikes.
School.